absolute out-of-nowhere announcement that the Battlefield Hardline beta was live as of that moment, and the website was. We tried to register, but it was currently suffering from the internet's DDoS of love, which essentially meant that nothing could get through. We're going to register in a little bit here, make sure that we can get into it. But that was a real boss moment. I mean, I thought the fireworks were a little bit much, but that whole thing.
Well, it was like, he kind of had his payoff when he said it's live now, and then
bam,
said it again with fireworks. Like, there was no point to that.
No. But still, you did a better job than anyone else has in the conference thus far at something. Good job, EA. Speaking of good jobs in the conference thus far, we're going to segue to the worst thing that's happened, period, on the internet. Maybe in a long time. Which was that Twitch, who was responsible for this stream, cut over to EA's press conference after the Battlefront trailer.
Which we then watched after the EA show twice.
Yeah, in a row. Because it's literally the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. The actual gameplay footage looks better than most of the CG in the prequel films. It looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
The amount of detail in like the Stormtrooper's helmet, they had like small scratching on the lenses and just...
It looks amazing.
Yep.
It's just and we paused the shot of the snowspeeder flying through the Hoth battle, and I got within an inch of the screen and I couldn't find any aliasing, like with a pause screen. Like I couldn't find anything wrong with it. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And that moment was denied to the vast majority of the internet by the choice that Twitch made to cut to it late.
And the worst part is we now have to wait.
Yes, we do. Yes, and they're saying that we're not going to get more footage. It was spring of 2015, so that is confirmed not releasing this year, and that there will be something, probably just more footage in 2015.
Right.
So that's another 9 months just to see more video on it. But that's okay, because we could watch that trailer probably 40 more times and be okay. That's the most beautiful in-game footage I've ever seen.
And it was a love letter, too. It was, we're working on this project, we care about this project, and we hope you care about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't, we're making something awesome, you're going to buy it because you want it.
Yeah, awesome explosions!
It's we care, you're going to care, and we can all enjoy it together.
It was a 2-minute video, and 1 minute and 40 seconds of it was DICE talking about how much they love Star Wars, how committed they are to this project. I don't think there's any question in my mind that that will be the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Or to Star Wars video games.
Absolutely. A lot of people were really upset when LucasArts closed, and I have to be honest, I was too, but LucasArts wasn't the best developer on the face of the planet. Not for a long time. I mean, I loved Knights of the Old Republic, but that wasn't really made by LucasArts. I loved X-Wing, TIE Fighter, XV TIE, and X-Wing Alliance, but some of those were made by Totally Games. LucasArts isn't always the best at what it does.
We had our hope with 1313, and then that was killed.
Well, what I'm really hoping, most of the other Star Wars franchises, they were canceled, but then Battlefront was picked up. And what I'm wondering is 1313 the project that Uncharted dev is supposedly running? Like, did they resurrect 1313 and use those assets, and is that what she's developing? Because that was already Uncharted in Star Wars.
Yeah, essentially.
So we can hope. Yeah, I don't. That said, that was a pretty good conference for EA.
For EA, not just being like, look at our numbers, look at these.
Yeah.
You know, it was, and look at this big name. I don't think there was even a celebrity, which I feel like they've used, besides having Bruce Lee on TV. Like,
right.
I feel like they normally bring somebody out.
Yeah, and in that case, like, Bruce Lee, at least, in that trailer made sense.
Right.
Like, he's their selling point. But no, they didn't kowtow to numbers or sales. They didn't really overburden us with their major titles. The only major stuff they showed from their major titles was the stuff that was new, that we really needed to see. I would have loved to have seen a little bit more Battlefront, or some more gameplay from Mirror's Edge. A little bit... See, Dragon Age is really, thus far, what I'm kind of most concerned about. Yeah. I just haven't seen any real footage from it. in a long time. I would have liked to have seen more gameplay from everything.
And it's coming out this year. That's the thing. So when you don't show much gameplay and a game's coming out this year, it's a bit scary.
Yeah, it is. It is. On the whole, though, really good conference for EA. Much better than previous years have been. They didn't pound their chest or anything. Yeah.
I think because Microsoft even did similar to the whole, we're going to show you stuff and not really tell too much.
Yeah.
And I wonder if Sony's going to do that. I wonder if Ubisoft's going to do that.
Yeah.
They're both known for talking.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, we'll be interested to see. In any case, thanks for tuning in, and come back at 6 p.m. our time, 3 p.m. Pacific, to check out the Ubisoft. Is it 6, right? Mm-hmm. It's Ubisoft and then Sony at 9. We'll see you guys